medication charted for you to help you with the pain. So I hear you've got some fractured ribs. What would you describe the pain out of 10 at the moment?
9.
Perfect, no worries. And do you have any allergies? No. Okay. I'm just going to check your identity. So can I just have your first name and last name? Yeah. And date of birth?
7th 1960.
Perfect. So I just need you to check that with me. So we got Miriam Madip, MRM 174963, 174963, date of birth 7th 1st 69. Yep. Okay. So I just got an order here for morphine for that pain. I'm just going to go get that ready and I'll get back to you in a minute. So here's the buzzer, just let us know if anything you need. Check this medication order with me. So I've just checked with the patient. We have Miriam Adib, MRM 174963, date of birth is 7th 1st 69. I checked that with her and that's all correct on her armband. So right here I have a patient-controlled analgesia chart. She's charted up for morphine 50 milligrams in a total of 50 mils. It's for a fractured rib. So it's been signed and printed by the doctor, meaning it's a legible order. Here we've got morphine 50 milligrams in 50 mils with a concentration of 1 milligram per mil. So we've got a maximum of syringes is 3, but we're only using 1. The PCA dose is 1 milligram and the lockout interval is 5 minutes with a maximum of 12 milligrams per hour. Are you happy with that? Yep. Perfect. Now this morphine for my patient. Perfect. So I just need 50 milligrams. I'll first just count what we have in here. Yep. So we have 10, 20, 34, and I need 5. So just write that up. 14th of 3rd, 17th, it's 0935. We've got Miriam Adib, 50 milligrams. I'm having mine like 29. Dr. L. Hunt. Perfect. Can I just get the cosign for me? Do you mind just checking this morphine for me and doing the first drug check? So I have Miriam Madid, MRN 174963, date of birth 7th of the 1st 69. Her doctor is Dr. L. Hunt. So this is a order for a PCA for morphine, 50 milligrams diluted into 45 mils. It's for a fractured rib. So I have here 50 milligrams of morphine. Each of the ampules is 10 milligrams in 1 mil. I have 5 ampules to make up 50 milligrams, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 milligrams. So the expiry date on these is the 10th of the 20th, 10th of the 20th, 10th of the 20th, 10th of the 20th, 10th of the 20th. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Yep. And I'm going to be diluting it in 45 mils of sodium chloride, which is in the injectables book. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 mils, but I'll only be using 45. These expire September 18, September 18, September 18, September 18, September 18. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
So right here we have the drug, so morphine 50 milligrams diluted into a total of 50 mils altogether. It's been signed by the Dr. L. Hunt. So the concentration of the morphine is 1 milligram 1 mil. The number of syringes that we have is 3. The PCA dose is 1 milligram. The lockout interval is 5 minutes. And the hourly dose limit is 12 milligrams in an hour. So she has no known allergies. Are you happy with that first drug check?
Yes.
Thank you. So I've just gathered all my equipment for my patient-controlled analgesia. And I'm just about to head to the patient's bedside. Are you able to just do the second drug check with me, please?
Sure.
So here I've got Miriam Adib, MRN 174963, date of birth the 7th of the 1st 69. The doctor is Dr. L. Hunt. He's print and signed his name, and the date is the 14th of the 3rd 16. So here we've got morphine 50 milligrams in 50 mils. That's been charted for a patient-controlled analgesia for fractured ribs. She has no known allergies. So here we have morphine sulfate, 10 milligrams in 1 ml. We need 50 milligrams. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Expiry dates 10th to the 20th, 10th to the 20th, 10th to the 20th, 10th to the 20th, 10th to the 20th. You happy with that? Perfect. And then it's going to be diluted in sodium chloride, 45 mils, to make it a total of 50 mils, which is in the injectables guideline. So we have sodium chloride, 10 mils. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, but I'll be discarding 5 mils, leaving us with 45 mils. So expiry dates September 18, September 18, September 18, September 18, September 18. You happy with that? Perfect. So I've just done my drug calculations. The number of vials we need is 5 vials, as calculated in the first calculations. The volume of medication that needs to be drawn up is 5 mils of the morphine. The volume of the diluent to be drawn up is 45 mils of normal saline, and the total volume altogether with the 5 mils of morphine and the 45 mils of normal saline is 50 mils, with a total concentration of 1 milligram of morphine per mil. So I'm just going to draw it all up now. So you've got 50 mils in total there. So that's 45 mils of normal saline, 45 mils of normal saline, and 5 mils of morphine. Perfect, and that's primed. So now just add the sticker to it. And that way it doesn't cover the... So the sticker I've written up has Miriam did, MRN 174963, date of birth of 1st of 7th 69. On the order we have Miriam Dib, MRN 174963, date of birth the 7th of the 1st 69. We have morphine sulfate 50 milligrams in 50 mils with a concentration of 1 milligram per mil. Morphine sulfate 50 milligrams in 50 mils with a concentration of 1 milligram in 1 mil. So I've got the dilution as normal saline, which is 45 mils of that. The date is 14th of the 3rd 17. The time is 9:30, and my name there. Are you able to just sign that for me? Perfect, thank you. Are you able to just do the third drug check and the second patient check with me? So, hi Miriam, just back again with your medication for the patient-controlled analgesia. So, can I just get you to say your full name and date of birth?
Miriam Adib,
Yeah, and date of birth?
7th of the 1st, 69.
Perfect. So we have Miriam Adib, 7th of the 1st, 69, and MRN is 174, 174, 963. 963. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to check that medication quickly, and then we'll hook you all up and get it all started. So here I have an order for patient-controlled analgesia for Miriam Adib, MRN 174963, date of birth the 7th of the 1st, 69. She has no known allergies, is that correct, Miriam? Perfect, thank you. So that's all been checked out with her and all correct. So here I have morphine. So we need 50 milligrams in a total of 50 mils. So the morphine sulfate is 10 milligrams per mil. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 milligrams. And that's 5 mils altogether. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
The expiry dates is the 10th, the 20th, 10th, the 20th, 10th, the 20th, 10th, the 20th, 10th, the 20th. Yep, perfect. We're also diluting it in sodium chloride as per the injectable guidelines. So that's to make it a total of 50 mils, we need 45 mils of sodium chloride. Here I have 50 mils, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we'll be discarding 5 mils, which we already have. So the expiry date is September the 18th, September 18th, September 18th, September 18th, September 18th. Are you happy with that? Yep. Perfect. And right here I have all in one. So we got Miriam Adib 174963, 174963 for Miriam Adib. Date of birth 1st of 769, 1st of 769. So we've got morphine sulfate 50 milligrams in 50 mils total with a concentration of 1 milligram per mil. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
And you've signed that as well. Yeah. So that's all correct. Thank you. Hi Miriam, I'm just going to set this up now. Just take a couple of minutes, sorry. So we just took your baseline OBS before, and now I'm just going to connect up the medication, the patient-controlled analgesia to you. First is just look at the IV side. Is there any pain or anything? No redness? Perfect. Good. Just going to quickly clean that. Let it dry. So I'm just about to start that. Perfect. So here's the button, Miriam. So what you need to do is you can press this, okay, and that will give you the morphine. So when it's a dimmed light, you won't get anything. You can only press it when it's green, and that means you'll be getting the medication. So that's that. So there's a maximum that you can get in an hour, which is only 12 milligrams of morphine. So you won't be overdosed or anything like that. But if you're feeling any nausea or anything like that, just let us know because you're chartered for Sumaxlon, and that will sort something out. So here's the buzzer also, and just let me know if you need anything.